Okay, hi there, everyone. Again, it's Marianne with Akashic Inspirations. Got a high energy day today. So I'm doing another reading, another free reading, and this one is for Wytchee64. And part of the uh, things I'll be using today are the Angels of the Atlantis Oracle cards by Stuart Pierce, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colin Baron-Reid, and Ask Your Guides by Sonia Choquette. So, okay. Hello, hello. I'm on a roll. So, this reading is regarding a life purpose. And it's funny because I just had put the notes life purpose. So, this is what your teachers, masters, and guides came to me with. And then afterwards, I read your note to me about more detailed explanation. And I was like, okay, it's so funny because I didn't see that at the beginning. And I'll tell you why. I saw that you have a bright, white, light spirit. Like really, you are really a bright light. Okay, your soul, it's just shining. And basically, what your path is to walk down these dark corridors and be a beacon, like a huge floodlight, and you just shine your light in all these dark corners, so that people are can come to you, and these people come to you, and you just by you shining your light, just being who you are, you bring them out of these dark areas. I mean, we're talking people who are maybe into like drug addictions or alcohol abuse or just a really down and desolate type of people. Your light is so bright, it just shines everything up, and it allows them to see, allows them to come back to the light, basically. And you're so bright and positive that it just illuminates everywhere you go. Um, Now you've known darkness too, and I think that's why. I think you've known a dark path. I'm not saying you've been a drug addict or alcoholic or something, but you've known you've walked a dark path, and so you understand where these people are coming from, and you can help them release these inner demons that they have. I mean, this is a really special type of person. And then when I kind of was reading what you're saying about being a failure, and this past year being very difficult, yeah, this year's been difficult, and for everybody, it's been a year of releasing and integrating these dark, shadowy parts of yourself, so that you can integrate it and accept who you are. By denying it just kind of shoves it under the rug, but it doesn't really clean it up. And by acknowledging this darker aspects of your inner self and integrating it, you become a whole person, and that allows you to shine even brighter. And sometimes failure is it's a trigger from a survival instinct of flight or fight, right? Um, it's like a protection, like, oh my gosh, what's the worst case scenario? Oh, I could die, right? So your instincts like kick in. It's like a reaction, and that's why a lot of times people, they what are their fears? They have all these fears about, oh, I can't speak in public, or I can't make a move out of my house, or I can't get a job, or I can't go for that job. I mean, I'm not qualified, and they are. They're just not seeing it, and they're afraid to take that one step forward. The fight or flight was instinct is correct when you're in a life or death situation, but not when it's to get past your barrier so that you can go on to fulfill what it is that you need to do, what your inner desire, what your goals are. My goal is to teach, to be to let everybody know about the Akashic records, and how what an experience it is to be able to connect with your soul, to connect with your guides who have the information of all your soul's destiny, from the inception of time to the end of time. It's everything and anything you've ever done in any life and ever will do. And the beauty of the records is that it speaks to you in a positive, loving energy. And it's they say, okay, you failed, but it's not a failure. It's a protection. It's a protection against the fear of not being accepted, of the fear of not being loved, of the fear of not being able to succeed. But that's also what totally keeps you stagnant. And you can consider your life in 20 years. If you can continue to allow the fears to rule your life, what will your life be like in 10 years? What would your life be like in 20 years? Imagine it. If you do not go after your dreams and you don't go for it and you do everything and you have to combat this every single day, the fears of, like, what if nobody calls me? What if nobody sends, what if nobody gives me a job? But that shouldn't impede you from sending out your resume. You send it out, you send it out, you send it out, you send it out until somebody calls you. And then that's the one for you. Or you go to interview after interview until you finally hit the right one. But you don't give up. You don't give up. You keep going. Thomas Edison, how many, he had like 10,000 experiments before he came up with the light bulb. It's perseverance. It's every single day going towards that goal that you want. Working for it. Sitting down. You want to write a book? You got to write. You want to paint a picture? You got to paint. So this is my message for this harvest moon, and I'm going to. Wow, that was intense. That was good. I'm going to go ahead and show you the cards that I pulled. The first one is from the wisdom, wisdom of the hidden realms, and it's called Lady of the Gift, and it's generosity, receiving, and withholding. I don't know if you can hear the music in the background, but I'm like totally psyched. I'm listening to Enya, and I think it's just like a perfect background for your reading. Let me read to you what it says about the Lady of the Gift. The Lady of the Gift brings a message of tithing. To be your ally, she requires you to look at the nature and method of your giving to others. The world is your church, and you need only to distribute 10% of your wealth to others to ensure that the flow continues. Yet this doesn't necessarily mean giving money away, nor does it imply a direct action of charity, even though the tradition of tithing is material. In fact, the kind of tithing the lady asks of you isn't tangible or material at all. She's asking you to look at all human beings as important in the divine scheme of things and show others that you believe in them. This is why I'm saying you are like this beacon of light. And you're not seeing it in yourself. Sorry, I'm trying to go. There we go. Pay attention to how you treat people and be mindful of your perception, even of seemingly poor strangers. If you see others as successful and abundant and act as if you believe they have value, blessings all around are assured. Your belief in others has greater value than you can fathom. This alone guarantees your success long term. Remember that you can only keep what you're willing to give. Another message is here is, what are you giving of value to others? By you giving to others is how you're going to get back. And that's exactly what we're talking about here in the Lady of the Gift and the gift of light that you shine. Now we're going to go to the Angels of Atlantis, the Oracle cards. And we have Raziel with Faith. Let's see if I can get that right. There we go. Faith, Raziel. Is that like spectacular? Look at those points of light. And it's, look at this. Do you know what this is? This spiral within him, you see this blue spiral? You see that right there? That is the spiral of gratitude. Gratitude. You must be grateful for all that you have. And these outer rings emanating, the showering down the diamonds and the potential of the universe. So Raziel is the divine mysteries. And it says, faith. Faith wishes to be present at the time of your life. And Raziel similarly desires to help you. Make a sacred call to this archangel as you make your leap of faith. when courage is needed to flee from all that is familiar. As you embark on your new adventure, the subtle vapors of the universal mysteries will support you. Ask yourself, what is it that needs releasing from my life? If you hang on to a thought, feeling, or situation that needs releasing, it will only worsen. Let go and let God in. Chant the sacred syllable Om to bring in the divine. Wow. Okay, so you're holding on to these fears and these supposed failures when you need to let them go. You need to let them go. So you have the light. You need to let it go. And in the last one, which is I picked a card from Ask Your Guides of Sonia Choquette, and it's really beautiful. It talks about the Holy Spirit and family. I mean, just look at those beautiful colors. The dove flying in with the olive branch in his mouth. And it talks about family. It says this: security, elation, peace, family harmony. The Holy Spirit is touching your soul, bringing about a deeper sense of peace and security. The challenges of the recent past are met, and thankfully you survived. Due to the Holy Spirit's influence, your trials have only strengthened your capacity to love, leaving you with an even deeper appreciation of those you love. The Holy Spirit particularly shines on your family and home as it heeds your prayers and oversees overall well-being at this time. There's no need to fret over your parents' health, your children's safety, or your siblings' happiness. All is well. Ask the Holy Spirit to expand your capacity to move beyond personal love and include all of humanity in your prayer for peace. Entreat the Holy Spirit to brighten your aura and allow others to see you as a source of contentment. The Holy Spirit's message: peace be with you. Wow, just beautiful. You see, it's all inside, and the angels are here to help you. You have Raziel. Do meditation to Raziel. Ask for faith. The angels work. All you have to do is ask. They're there for you. They're there to support you and love you, and it shows you you are the example. You are an example. Whether you believe it or not, you are. So I hope that this resonates with you today. I wish you many blessings for today. It's the harvest moon, and that this transformation can take place in you today so that tomorrow you can experience the abundance which you so richly deserve, and that is just waiting for you to allow it to come into your life. Okay? And everything is in divine timing and with grace of God. Father, Mother, God blesses you. I wish you much love and light. Namaste.